Welcome to the Not One More Child Educational Safety Initiative of the Surviving Parents Coalition, and your first step in helping build a safer world for us all, one child at a time. My name is Steve Daly, and I'm the Executive Director of the RAD Kids Personal Empowerment, Safety Education, and Life Skills Program. I'd first like to thank you for taking time with us today to check out what we all can do together to help our children feel and be safer in our world today. RAD Kids is honored to be recognized by the Surviving Parents Coalition as the national leader in children's personal safety education and empowerment. RAD Kids is also very proud to partner with the Joyful Child Foundation's Safety Ambassador Education and Awareness Program. This educational model has been developed to share strategies in education with parents and communities on what we can all do together to help our children. Together, the Surviving Parents Coalition, the Joyful Child Foundation, and RAD Kids would like you to know that the first thing we can and should do is to teach our children what we want them to know, instead of just telling them what we hope they'll do if confronted by someone trying to hurt them. And that's exactly what the Not One More Child Children's Safety Initiative does. This powerful combination of realistic and empowering hands-on children's education, combined with educating adult ambassadors, has created the Surviving Parents Coalition's National Education Initiative entitled Not One More Child. This unique alliance, led in voice and spirit by the Surviving Parents Coalition, has created an opportunity to fight predatory violence against children through a positive and proactive approach that has never truly been implemented on a national level before. Although these educational tools have shown great success over the last 10 years through many communities across the country, we're talking real success marked both in scientific research, but maybe even more importantly, success that is documented by the thousands of children that have been able to escape abduction, bullying violence, child abuse, and sexual assault after completing the RAD Kids program. The time has come for all concerned parents, educators, law enforcement, and child safety advocates to fight for our children by empowering our children. Education is the only thing that can change the instinctual response of fear into power. And empowering activity-based education on what to do and how to protect themselves can and does shift the power back to our children, while giving confidence to us as parents that our children can be safer in their world today. We believe it is our children's right to be able to recognize, avoid, resist, and if necessary, escape violence or harm in their lives. And it is our responsibility as adults to teach them how. The Surviving Parents Coalition's Ride for Their Lives is focused on drawing attention to the current realities of violence and victimization that sadly exist in our children's world today. These truths are in no way shared to create fear or despair. In fact, it's just the opposite. It is the hope of the Surviving Parents Coalition, as well as all of us in the Not One More Child Safety Initiatives, to shine a light on what we can do together to create change and to make a difference. A developmental safety education can prepare and empower our children with the defensive mindset of, "How dare you touch me?" instead of the old school approach of yelling, "Help me, help me." I ask you today, which attitude and skill set would you want your children to have if they ever met up with our worst nightmare, the predator? 85% of the time in this nation, when there's an abduction attempt by a predator on a child, and that child does not know that predator will use physical force. No, not just verbal tricks. They physically try and take and hurt our children. Also, not long ago, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children researched and published a finding in the USA Today that stated, if a child uses skills to physically resist, run, and yell at the time of predatory abduction, they have an 88% chance of successfully escaping. So isn't it time that we teach our children what they need to do along with the skills necessary to do it? The RAD Kids Personal Empowerment Safety Education is the only life skills curriculum that teaches children how to physically resist when and if anyone is trying to hurt them. No, we don't teach children how to fight. We actually teach them how to escape violence, how to get away, most importantly, how to win. How many of us have shared with our children the old adage, "Don't talk to strangers," but some other time we also said, "But be polite to grown-ups"? That's an interesting message, to say the least. Our children's safety depends on strong communities, strong families, and strong children. The Surviving Parents Coalition, Joyful Child Foundation, and RAD Kids want to work with you to share this possible life-saving education with every child and family across this country. The time is now to send a message to all predators of children. Not one more child. Not here, not anywhere. As one rad kid stated so clearly in a class not that long ago, you know, this stuff is important. I need to know it. I am with myself 24 hours a day. The wisdom is clear. We cannot all be with our children 24 hours a day, but we can share with them what they should know and I believe deserve to know. Our children comprise approximately 22% of our population, but rest assured they are 100% of our future. So why rad kids and what makes it different? Well, first of all, rad kids are cool kids who don't let anyone hurt them. Anyone, not strangers, anyone, while also making positive choices so as not to hurt themselves. Rad Kids is a multi-sensory activity-based training curriculum. And what does that mean? Fun. The kids are moving, not just talking. We don't just tell children what they need to be safe. We actually teach them how to be safer. Starting with the creation of their own Rad Kid safety plans for safety at home, including gun safety, electric safety, computer and internet safety, safety at school, including bullying prevention, how to get to and from school, bus safety, safety while in their world, parks, fairs, playgrounds, beaches, at sporting events, wherever they are in their daily lives. Rad Kids will create their own plans, use their skills to live safer in the world today. We create real training opportunities for the children by practicing and role-playing these plans, including calling 911, escaping predatory tricks, and even dog safety. Much, much more, always with the same goal, get away and to be safe. Rad Kids' unique approach also includes personal physical skill development, creating opportunities for a child to physically resist, yes, fight back if necessary, when someone is trying to hurt them. While at the same time, we empower and sharpen their instinctual survival mindset, their brains, so that they can respond with power rather than fear. These realistic skills were developed to help a child escape an abduction or an assault, whether the predator is 5 years old or 105 years old, a stranger, or even someone they know. Has the time not come to change stranger danger into no one has the right to hurt you? Rad Kids creates this opportunity and so much more. For children, it's also designed to be shared with parents and family. Rad Kids are encouraged to share their plans, skills, and strategies with their trusted and loving parents and family members, creating a stronger and safer community. So please join us today and let all predators know, not one more child, not here, not anywhere.